Hey guys, this will be my review of the Captain's Choice Lathering Bowl. So Captain's Choice Company, they're from the Chicagoland area and they got started in 2011 with their Bay Rum aftershaves. And their Bay Rum is my absolute favorite out there. I'm a huge fan of the Captain's Choice Company. And last year they came out with this lathering bowl and it's an absolutely great product. It's my go-to lathering bowl, so I want to do a quick review of it. And I don't bowl lather really when I'm on camera because I'm usually doing reviews, and for the sake of consistency I always face lather. When I'm off camera, about 1 in 3 shaves I bowl lather, and this is what I always use. And I always use this in my lather reviews, so if you want to see us, I am going to do a lather here at the end of the video, but if you want to see it in action, you can check out any of my lather reviews and I use it in there for the bowl lather. So the most unique thing about this bowl to me, so first of all it retails for $18. Which I think is a great deal, so if it's something you're going to be using every day. And this is a quality product. It's handmade by a potter. They teamed up with some local potter out there and designed this very intentionally to be used for lathering shaving soaps and creams. So the best thing about this here, I think you can see, I want to make sure you can appreciate these in here, these ridges in the bottom. So those stand up, and when you're whirling around your shaving brush in here, it traverses these ridges and helps work the lather, helps make the smaller air bubbles in there, and helps work in air bubbles into your lather, which is what you want to do when you're working up the lather. That's what gives it that dense creaminess. So these ridges in there, they really add to that effect. Before I was bowl lathering with just a bowl with a flat bottom. It took a little while to get the lather going, but this thing just really decreases the time to lather. I'm very impressed with this. It also has Captain's Choice logo here on the side. You can use that to put your thumb on there. It's kind of a thumb pad holder because this bowl does get a little slick. At least I make a mess when I'm lathering up. And this helps increase your grip on there. And the sides are vertical here, but then they angle in a little bit at the top to help keep your lather in the bowl. And this is a little bit of a short bowl here, but they did this on purpose so when you're swirling around your brush in here that you aren't clinking around on the sides, which can be quite annoying and just decrease the overall pleasure of the experience of shaving. So they made this these small sides on purpose. Anyway, this is an absolutely great product. It's my go-to for bowl lathering, and I'm just going to do a quick lather right now in the bowl so you guys can see this thing in action. So I just filled up the bowl with hot tap water, so it's going to be warming up right now. I'm going to be lathering. This is my Omega 10049. It's the professional brush, and I had it soaking ahead of time, so there's a little bit of water in here. I'm just going to knock out a little bit of extra. And I'm going to be lathering up today Barrister and Man. And you'll also hear, this is a tall side on here, and it's making that noise. Just a little bit annoying, sorry about that. I'm going to go ahead and load up. There. Got enough soap load up. This is the Barrister and Man Seville scent, which is amazing. So when I'm going to use this bowl, I just let it sit with hot water so it heats up. And then I pour out the extra water, let it drip out. There's a nice amount of residual wetness in the bowl that I use to just work up my lather. So here we go. I'm just going to go ahead and start swirling in here. So you can see I'm already starting to get a nice lather here coming up the sides. It's really incredible how well this works. So I just do circles in here with the brush almost fully up like this, and then I push it down a little bit in here and go like that, just pressing the bristles, which presses the bristles out to the side. And amazing already. Look at this lather here. And even though there is a lot and it does come up to the sides, I don't really find that it overflows too much unless I'm being really sloppy with it. But here we go. Alrighty, look at that. I think anyone would be happy to shave with that. This is a great shaving soap, so that does add to the effect here, but regardless, you cannot whip up a lather this quickly in a bowl without these ridges. And if you just keep going, it just keeps building. Look at this. It's just massive gobs of lather here. Amazing. Anyway, I really like this Captain's Choice lathering bowl. I think it's a great deal. You're also supporting a local potter. It's a great way to support, the local economy out there, support Captain's Choice, and this is a great product. I'm going to be keeping it around, and you'll be seeing it in my lather reviews, and I will be doing some bowl lather episodes coming up so you can see this thing more in action. Alright guys, thanks for watching.